Hello there everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my Ireland 31-man World Cup squad, who I think Joe Schmidt can bring to Japan. There will probably be a couple of people that he will not bring and a couple of people that I have decided to bring and I think he should bring and he will not. So I've gone with 8 props, 4 in the second row, 5 in the back row, 3 scrum halves, 3 fly halves, 4 centres, and 4 in the back 3. So if I was going to put another player at 2 more, so if I had 2 more slots, I'd put one in the back row and one in the back 3. So I'll just show you who I have. So in the props, I have Jack McGrath, Tadhg Furlong, Rory Best captain, Andrew Porter, Cian Healy, Dave Kilcoyne, Sean Cronin and Niall Scannell. So I think Jack McGrath still deserves a place on the team, although he's not really been a starter in a while. I think he still deserves a team spot on the squad to get there. I think he's good on the bench to come up for Cian Healy. Tadhg Furlong, of course you got to pick him. He's probably one of the best props in the world at the moment. And Rory Best, it's going to be his last outing for Ireland if he gets picked. I'm pretty sure he'll definitely get picked because he's the captain. And Andrew Porter, I think he's a really good player, really good for the bench or to start. He's really strong, could really do some damage. Cian Healy, played for ages, great, a lot of experience, really good player. Dave Kilcoyne, he's impressed me in the autumn internationals and the Six Nations. I think he had a good Six Nations. Ireland didn't, but I think he did. Sean Cronin, on the other hand, had a pretty bad Six Nations. Niall Scannell had an alright one. Of course, when Sean Cronin got the start for Italy, he didn't do very well. So Niall Scannell came up on the bench for the rest of the game and Rory Best started. So I decided to bring 3 hookers because I just thought that'd be the best idea. And I think Sean Cronin should be the one on the bench. Rory Best should start. Or I think Sean Cronin could start. I think he would be a great starter. He's great for Leinster. Now onto the second row. I've gone for James Ryan, Devin Toner, Ian Henderson, and Tadhg Byrne. So I think James Ryan, what a fantastic player. Really, such a great player at such a young age. Devin Toner, never really, always just does his best and it's really good. Ian Henderson, I think James Ryan and Devin Toner should be the starting 2. And then Ian Henderson and Tadhg Byrne should fight on the bench, but I think Tadhg Byrne should be on the bench, and Ian Henderson can. But for the World Cup, I hope they do mix up. Even though they're big games, you will want to rest some of your big game players. So I think if Devin Toner gets hurt, I think you'd put in Tadhg Byrne and Ian Henderson on the bench, or James Ryan, or whatever. I think those are the best second rows that Ireland has to offer at the moment. Of course, there's Quinrue and Ultan Dillane, who also could have done it, who also could get on the squad. Now, for my back row, I've gone with CJ Stander, Jordy Murphy, Josh van der Flier, Jack Conan, and Peter O'Mahony, vice-captain. So, starting off with CJ Stander and Jordy Murphy, such great players, both of them. CJ Stander, brilliant 8 and could really do it, and is always so strong and plays really well. Jordy Murphy may have just gotten in the squad because of the loss of Sean O'Brien and Dan Levy, but he's a really good player. I really like him as a player myself, and I think could do a really good job. Josh van der Flier did great to come in for Dan Levy against New Zealand, and it had a alright Six Nations and What a game against Munster in the Pro 14. Jack Conan, great. I think he may have also kind of been lucky because of the whole thing with Sean O'Brien and Dan Levy getting injured, which is a real shame about those two. But Jack Conan's a great player and a great number 8 as well. And he did score that try against France, and he did do well at 7 for that game. And Rhys Ruddock, if I could add another player, it would be him to the back row. As I said, I would add another player to the back row. He would be it. And then Peter O'Mahony, vice captain. What a player Peter O'Mahony is. Just an amazing player and really deserves. He's a great player and should start most of the time, and is probably definitely going unless he gets injured in the summer games. So let's go to the scrum halves. Of course, Conor Murray's going to get to go. Of course he is. It's Conor Murray. What a great player. He didn't have the best Six Nations, but Joe Schmidt really likes him, and I like him as well. I think he'll definitely go unless he gets injured in the summer, because this is before the summer. So now, for these three, there's a huge battle between these three. Of course, I said I was bringing 3 of them, 3 scrum halves. So Conor Murray's one, and then 2 of these. Joe Schmidt really likes Kieran Marmion much more than those Luke McGrath, John Cooney. But I don't really like Kieran Marmion that much. I think Joe Schmidt will pick Kieran Marmion, but in my opinion, I would bring Luke McGrath and John Cooney, because John Cooney is great at kicking goals. I really like Luke McGrath's game and how he plays, so I would bring those 2, but I have a feeling Kieran Marmion will get to go instead of. I feel like Joe Schmidt will bring Conor Murray, Kieran Marmion and John Cooney, but I hope he doesn't and brings Conor Murray, Luke McGrath and John Cooney. Hey, fly halves. Johnny Sexton, Joey Carberry, Jack Carty. So for Sexton, of course, there's no chance he won't be brought unless he gets injured. People are saying how bad he did in the Six Nations. That is true. He had, in my opinion, he had one good game, and that was against France. Joey Carberry did very well against Scotland and then got injured. So Joey Carberry is an amazing player. He's a very good one anyway, and has showed a lot of character with his move to Munster, getting to start whenever he's free to start for all the big games, which normally Sexton did at Leinster, and Carberry would be on the bench unless he was playing fullback, which was normally Rob Kearney. And Sexton, just World Player of the Year 2018, definitely will go. Jack Carty, so it was between him and Ross Byrne. I chose Jack Carty because he just seems like, I like Ross Byrne, his game and all, but I think Jack Carty deserves to go more. So, centres. Gary Ringrose, Robbie Henshaw, Bundy Aki and Chris Farrell. So, in my opinion, I think the starters should be Henshaw 12, Ringrose at 13, and then Chris Farrell and Bundy Aki can go just in case. That's what I think. I think Gary Ringrose, brilliant player, can control the game very well. Robbie Henshaw, they both have a very good partnership, and Robbie Henshaw, great player as well. He went on the Lions Tour 2017 and did a great job. Bundy Aki and Chris Farrell. Chris Farrell is a good player. Normally just comes on if normally plays when a player is injured, and Bundy Aki has been able to play, or has been started in all the Six Nations games for the last 2 years, mostly because of injuries. In my opinion, I think Henshaw would have started a couple this year if it wasn't for injuries. Now, back 3, and he also played against New Zealand pretty well. Back 3, Keith Earls, Jacob Stockdale, Rob Kearney and Jordan Larmour. I think Keith Earls is a great player. I would still starts at 14 for Ireland, right wing. But I would put Larmour and I would put Keith Earls on the bench. Jacob Stockdale, just a try scoring machine basically, and he's a great player. Rob Kearney, I was wondering why no team have signed him, but Leinster did sign him again, and Ireland, so he's fine for next season. But people are saying, oh, he's getting too old. He's still a great player, and I don't know why people are saying all that. I think he's a really good player, great with the high ball. Jordan Larmour, so fast, a lot of footwork, and great player as well. So, if I would add another player here, I said I would add another player to the back three. If I could, it would be Andrew Conway. Just a good player, because I was struggling in positions, so if I was going to take a player out, it would probably be Jack Carty, because John Cooney can play 10 as well. So if I was going to take a player out, but I decided to just keep everyone in. So if I was going to take Jack Carty out, I would probably get Andrew Conway. And if I was taking another player out, I would get Rhys Ruddock into the team. So thank you for watching. So this is not who I think Joe Schmidt will pick. This is my squad. I think Joe Schmidt will bring Andrew Conn. I think Joe Schmidt will bring a lot more players. I did have John Ryan in the squad in the first place, but he did not make the cut because I added in Jordan Larmour instead. So thank you for watching and goodbye.